Diane has been out there pushing for change, whether it's getting out the vote.
Let's show up and vote this year for immigrants and for keeping families together.
Or standing up for immigrants' rights.
I share my struggle to help open eyes to the agony that every one of these kids will face forever.
She's been on the front lines.
What propelled you into activism?
Well, my family was separated when I was 14 through deportation. My entire life, I kind of like lived in the shadows with them, even though we so wanted to be alive and living amongst the living.
Right.
So I was inspired by just simply telling my truth, because my entire life I was like told to lie about me, my parents, everybody. We couldn't be honest about who we were.
Was it that you just assumed that's what people wanted to do, or people were actively telling you?
No, I think that my parents were actively telling, because they didn't have their paperwork together, I knew that I had to keep quiet. And
Right.
living like that really hurt me. And so
Traumatizing.
It traumatized me. So then when my parents were eventually taken away, I was left by myself again.
Oh my God. So you were left alone.
I was
in
left
a
alone at
home.
14, but before that, I had 14 years to live with my parents, where they got to experiment with food. My father would make meals for the entire neighborhood.
Right.
He taught me about love through food, through our culture.
When Diane's parents returned to Colombia, she stayed with friends and finished high school, but she traveled to see her family whenever she could.
So when I set out to tell our story, it was that. It was to sort of like trump whatever perception they had of my community, because I knew how beautiful my community was and is. And so being here that has such history, to see all of these Latin-owned businesses like express, and like a lot of first generation, right? Seeing them express themselves through what their parents taught them is really special.
Right, it's the same thing you're doing. Well said, well said.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Thank you.